Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong, welcome to Retro Time. I've noticed recently that we haven't had any Sega games on Retro Time, and in general in the retro world it seems to be very underrepresented. And that's strange considering how most of us grew up playing Sega games, and I cut my teeth on the Sega Master System. So let's just jump straight in and play some Dynamite Dux. If I can figure out the keys here. Something's weird at the moment though. I couldn't get my sort of joysticky thing to work. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Uh-oh. Looks like a fish troll stolen you. Turned you into duck. Now you must fight. Not too keen on that FPS indicator in the corner. Let's see if we can get rid of that. Yeah, show FPS. We don't need that. It's a new emulator I'm trying called Fusion. It's pretty good, Fusion. Apart from the fact it doesn't seem to let me configure my joypads. But that's okay, because Sega Master System didn't have too many keys. Dynamite Dux, by the way, hold down your punch button to do a mega punch. Take that. Did you see how mega that was? It actually took out two, and they weren't even next to each other. Watch the crazy mortar foxes. You'll notice I'm not really talking that much, and that's probably a good thing. It's because I haven't played Dynamite Dux since mid-90s. Really, this is one of the first games. We bought a second-hand Sega Master System, and eventually bought second-hand game off somebody. Second-hand games were actually Dynamite Dux and Golden Axe. And I think we're already well into Sega Master System, Sega Genesis territory by this point, so it would have been quite getting towards the tail end of the system. But saying that, the Sega Mickey Mouse Castle of Illusion came out after that period, so I'll have to look on a timeline to really figure out when it all was. Some of the other games we had were the one where you're fighting mobsters, shooting them with the little gun thing, and I think we had the 3D attachment with the goggles that let you play Space Harrier in 3D, so it was a pretty great system actually. You don't get infinite rocks, that's probably a good thing. The Mises. Something as well to sort of remember, I'm sort of playing this and I'm not really, I'm not taking too much care. As a kid I would have probably tried to kill everything as I went past, but look at this, quite violent actually. This is a like duck with a machine gun. Yeah, as I was saying, I probably would have taken a lot more care I'm taking now. I'm sort of grown impatient, but I think with modern computer games you can kind of run through them, can't you, and just get straight to the end on a lot. Look at this guy, rock guy. Is there going to be an opening here? How do I break through his rocky shield here? I'm just gonna... Oh, you punch the rocks! Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out! I totally even forgot that I could jump. So you could probably have jump over his rocks if you have to. Right, let's just shoot some of these rocks up. Wow. So something you'll notice when you sort of look at these Sega Master System games is that the graphics are pretty darn good, really. It does make me wonder if they sort of, had the sort of talent of programmers to develop the games on Sega Master System that they did on the NES. Because remember, towards the end of its life cycle, really, it did have some Sonic games and those Mickey Mouse games, I think, that were really excellent. Are they kind of like Sega's version of Super Mario Land? Super Mario World 3? Is it World or Land? I'm trying to remember some of the other sort of NES games that were amazing at the time. But actually, yeah, probably Battletoads, that sort of thing. Oof. Whee! So I'm not going to last long on this because these games are a little bit more unforgiving. I suspect that there's not infinite continues or infinite credits like I'm used to. We'll see how far I get. More of the same. But the colour palettes and stuff on the Master System are pretty nice too. I can't remember what other games you would have played a lot of, really. I'm kind of thinking there was some sort of built-in games. Certainly I know some of the later consoles might have come with pre-packaged with Alex Kidd, which I really never liked. Oh my gosh. Have you noticed these bosses don't really seem to make too much sense in terms of all the other characters? They're sort of like elemental bosses where the characters are all like, monkeys and pigs and rabbits and stuff. One of my favourite games was, I think, Rambo 3. That was pretty cool. And I did like... I can't remember what it's called now. Thunderblade. Helicopter game. Bring it. Ooh. So, these sort of halfway bosses, they're not that bad, really. Think of a lot worse. Oh my god! Can't continue. I feel I'll try to suffer another bit more of this. Moles! So if you had a Sega Master System, what games did you play? Did you play Golden Axe? I think that was quite a good port. I don't remember if there was an Altered Beast, but I suspect there probably was. Yeah, I think you actually really need that swinging power-up punch to do this, and it doesn't look like you take damage when you've thrown it. There we go. Don't fall off. These weapons are just insane, aren't they, really? It's a really futuristic rocket launcher. Oh, it's like... what? I think it's supposed to be some sort of like heat-seeking thing. So I'm guessing the bad guy is like some sort of monster wizard thing, and it turns everything into these... All these cute things are people that have been obviously turned into stuff. And I don't know if at the end they all go, "Thank you, Mr. Dux," and turn into humans. Oh, you bugger. I like how they just stand there though. I'm just allow you to punch them. Just like the real world. Sped up there. Must be getting to the boss. Oh, another elemental boss. Clouds. Might try my little punch trick. Get there. I'm trying to punch a cloud. That's mental. I wonder if these sounds must have irritated my parents something chronic, because I'm hearing the music in my headphones and it's starting to drive me nuts already. See, I'm rushing in because I just want the sound to stop. Come on then. Oh, you can jump while you're swinging. Useful. Damn it. There we go. I wonder how many rounds this is. It's probably like 4 or 5 levels, I should think. Come on. These are like real streetwise guys. This is going to be the worst weapon ever. I wish I was programming the AI for these bullets. I'm trying to think even how they did this weapon so badly. Look at it. The computer knows where all of the enemy sprites are, right? It can just make them hit it directly. So you have to really program it to suck so badly. Ah. So if you could see the shadow of that baddie, he's like floating, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to, yeah, do some sort of jumping. Oh yeah, right in the face. Right in the kisser! Uh-oh. I think they're sort of just random jumping and punching and kicking. That was the technique. Don't bother trying to be sophisticated with it. It's weird that it does these levels with a sort of lower level and it blocks it off with that sort of road sign. Is it to sort of give you the impression that the game world is bigger than it is? I'd love to write games in this sort of era. It's so, like, simple. Gameplay is boring and repetitive. Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. That pretty much describes every game made before the sort of late 90s. No, that's not true. Games like Carrier Command were pretty involved. This is a good game. I think it'll probably entertain my kids for a while. Getting a sense of deja vu here. I'm just, you know, I'm thinking actually, these bosses and stuff, maybe this is actually a re-packaged game. Just think these bosses would have fit in quite well if you were like a samurai running around, you know, like Mystic Ninja or something on the NES, on the SNES. That would make total sense. So if you imagine, get rid of all the backgrounds and take away your sort of the futuristic, well, I say futuristic from the 90s, dystopian kind of immediate future, and replace it with sort of feudal Japan, I think it would make a lot more sense. Like an episode of Monkey. I'm just going to see if I can just run through these levels now. Racial stereotype. We're in the Wild West now. Bit of slow down. Whoa! Laser cows. The Dark Penguin Lord himself. Cyril. Hang on a minute. Okay, so now we're in the sort of Wild West and we're fighting penguins who are managing to make and throw ice. Not only just throw the ice, but make it. Let's see who's got more hit points. I'm guessing the King Penguin has. Yeah, that's not going to work. Trying to charge my super punch. There we go. I'm kind of worried that I might just finish this game. Are they dangerously short? Oh my life! That's it. I don't think we're going to have another go at that. Dynamite Dux. Gosh, it was nice to play. Very interesting, but ugh. It's 5 AM now. It's time for me to go to bed. And just looking through these options, I've got this emulator here. Very interesting emulator, Fusion. Have a go at Fusion and see if you can make your gamepad work in it. And if you can, please leave a comment down below and let me know how to get it working in mine. I'm just looking through the sort of various menus here. It can do the sort of Genesis, Game Gear, Master System, and Sega CD. So you've got a good selection here. I should like to probably try some Genesis games in the future, but yeah, I'm gonna stick with Master System for a while though. Let's give it some love. Please feel free to comment and click subscribe, of course. And as ever, thanks for watching.